Hey, what's going on? You know who it is, you know what it is. Alright, you guys, peep game. Alright, I came to the conclusion that Oscar De La Hoya is truly delusional. I think that Oscar De La Hoya is just showing what a fucked up person and a piece of shit and a hypocrite that he is. So let me get this straight. It's okay for you to want to fight Conor McGregor, but it's not okay for Floyd to do it. Okay. Most people know by now that Oscar De La Hoya has officially called out Conor McGregor to fight him. He's saying he can knock Conor McGregor out in 2 rounds. Now, keep in mind, you guys, Oscar De La Hoya is the same motherfucker that said when Floyd announced that he was going to fight Conor McGregor, earlier this year, Oscar De La Hoya said this was bad for boxing. It's a joke. It's giving boxing a bad eye. Then he sends out this ridiculous open letter asking people to boycott this fight, which, by the way, nobody cared what Oscar De La Hoya thought because this fight became one of the most lucrative fights in history. It brought in a shitload of revenue for both Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. They both made a shitload of money, and, Floyd once again walked away with a perfect record. Conor McGregor got his ass beat and was a couple of punches away from being possibly in a coma. And, Conor McGregor walked away with like $100 million, reportedly. Now, keep in mind, Oscar De La Hoya didn't want Floyd to fight Conor McGregor, but he kept hinting that Canelo could fight Conor McGregor. And then Canelo hinted, hey, if you beat Floyd Mayweather, I'll fight you. Then there's also the rumor of Jeff Horn wanting to fight Conor McGregor. So let me get this straight. It's okay for everybody to want to fight Conor McGregor except the black guy. And see, this is why I say the shit that I say. Now, I want to see how the media is going to handle this situation based off the fact that Oscar De La Hoya thrashed and bashed this fight and said it was horrible for the sport. But then again, Oscar De La Hoya stayed contradicting himself. This is the same dude that had Ronda Rousey on the cover of Ring Magazine, a publication that he owns. And it just goes to show you what type of person Oscar De La Hoya is. Trust me. Just because he have, like I said, that coon Bernard Hopkins following behind him like a sucker, doesn't mean that Oscar De La Hoya isn't what most people think he is, which is a racist bigot. Doesn't mean shit that he wants to promote black fighters, that he said, if he's a racist, why he wants to promote Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence so he can make money off of them. But Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence have proven they don't need him. This dude, how can you take this dude serious? It come a time where you just can't defend nothing that a dude does or says. You can't defend this. None of you diehard Oscar De La Hoya fans can defend this. You can't come up with no excuses, no elaborate, excuses on, this is why Oscar De La Hoya. No. And don't say, and don't try to come with the simple answer, if Floyd do it, then so could Oscar. No. The reason why Oscar can't do it is because he said he was against something like this. He said it was bad for boxing. So now it's good for boxing. If he does it, why is that? Can somebody explain that to me? You can't. I'm really starting to see the writing on the wall with Golden Boy. I'll do a part 2 to that. But this is further proof why Oscar De La Hoya is not going to let Canelo fight guys like Daniel Jacobs, Demetrius Andre, and Charlo. They're too risky of fights for Canelo, because here's the thing: Oscar doesn't have a superstar to fall back on. And like I said before, where you had a lot of idiots sitting up here talking about that Oscar made Canelo a superstar, well, what has he done for anybody else? David Lemieux isn't a superstar. Lenore's isn't a superstar. Look, everybody knows what's going on with Golden Boy. And for the people that try to defend Golden Boy and try to act like, why don't people want to sign with Golden Boy, you just as bad as them. You know? A lot of these clowns know damn well why Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder don't want to have nothing to do with Golden Boy. But they trying to, you know, they're trying to just like Oscar De La Hoya and them, they're trying to overlook the emails. Anybody that support Oscar De La Hoya, then you black, and say you don't have a problem with the emails and you need proof, you just a YouTube pretender. As I said before, Golden Boy didn't get my money. You know what I'm saying? Get my motherfucking money. I went to, you know what I'm saying? I went to a bar and watched Canelo versus Triple G. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it was really the restaurant that paid for the fight. So, you know, I just paid to watch it. So technically, Oscar De La Hoya didn't get my money. You know, the restaurant did. So it's cool. I can tell you this much. I won't be pushing that OK button to order anything Golden Boy. For real. And most members in the LDBC won't be doing it. And just other people with standards. Like I said, Oscar isn't even man enough to address the situation. But then again, sometimes he does dress like a man. So, you know, it is what it is. As I said before, I'm not worried about people getting mad about the shit that I say about Oscar Cocahoya. It's true. You know, these motherfuckers fucking with my live streams and shit because basically I told the truth about them, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? You just proved that I was right. And you proved that you had something to hide. I mean, come on, man. Really? Now it's okay for Oscar to fight Conor McGregor, but Floyd, it was a travesty. Just further proves that Oscar is a racist. So let me get this straight. The black man can't do it, but it's okay for the Mexican man to do it. Oh, okay. So that's how things work around here, right? So it's okay for certain people. It's okay. Like I said, every time you look around and Floyd even like piss wrong, somebody got something to say. They doing a segment on Floyd, critiquing anything Floyd does. So I want to see, did ESPN do a segment on this, calling Oscar De La Hoya out on his hypocrisy and him contradicting himself? At the end of the day, Oscar continues to show who he is and what type of person he is. And he just goes to show you that he is not a trustworthy person. He says one thing and does another. If you a fighter, why would you want to sign with Golden Boy at this point, where you got a dishonest promoter who can't tell the truth to save his life? Okay? If he gonna contradict himself concerning a fight that doesn't have nothing to do with him, which, by the way, we all know if Oscar De La Hoya was co-promoting the Conor McGregor-Floyd Mayweather fight, he wouldn't have had no problem. And then he kills me how he tries to talk about Floyd's resume when, keep in mind, this motherfucker lost every big fight that he was in. Real talk. And had a history of refusing to give people rematches. And talk about that Floyd got a gift decision versus Castillo. Well, how many gift decisions did you get? Okay? Real talk. Fake motherfucker, man. I'm out, man.